Piranhas. You've seen the movies and heard the chilling stories. But what of it is true? And what is just a myth? There's no denying that these freshwater predators have earned a fearsome reputation. However, as is often the case with sharks, snakes, and spiders, the reality is very different from Hollywood plots. Like many other animals, piranhas should not be feared, but respected. And to prove that, I'm ready to tell you all about them. Piranhas are freshwater fish belonging to the Serrasalmidae family, which translates to the family of serrated salmon. They got this name because of a special serrated keel that runs along their belly. Scientists believe there are between 40 to 60 different species of piranhas, and it's possible that some of them have not yet been discovered. Although historically piranhas were considered extremely aggressive predators, modern research refutes this stereotype. In reality, they are omnivores and spend most of their time searching for food, from small fish and invertebrates to seeds and fruits. Furthermore, piranhas regularly migrate up and down rivers, choosing optimal conditions for breeding and spawning. One of the most persistent myths claims that piranhas hunt in large packs, forming bloodthirsty groups. It is this misconception that has been the main reason for their bad reputation. Although some species, such as the red-bellied piranha, do form schools, this serves as protection from predators, not as a hunting method. Science is largely unaware of any cases of coordinated piranha attacks on prey. If you are still wary of these large-mouthed fish, don't be. Piranhas live exclusively in South America, in the basins of the Amazon, Orinoco, La Plata, and other rivers and lakes in the region. So, unless you're planning to swim in the waters of the Amazon or Paraguay, an encounter with piranhas in the wild is definitely not a threat for you. Piranhas are amazing omnivorous predators, capable of eating almost any food, from meat and fish to insects and even plants. True opportunists, they masterfully adapt to available resources and never miss a chance to diversify their diet. Evolution has turned piranhas into highly efficient hunters. Among bony fish, they hold the record for bite force. Their jaw muscles are incredibly powerful, and their razor-sharp teeth, which interlock perfectly, are designed for quickly slicing through flesh. The black piranha stands out in particular. Its bite compared to the power of large predators. It's better not to mess with it. However, contrary to Hollywood horror stories, piranhas rarely pose a real threat to humans. These fish instinctively avoid contact with us, and in regions like Brazil and Bolivia, they have even learned to be wary of fishermen. Most documented attacks were provoked by humans themselves. When piranhas are cornered, startled by sudden movements, or attracted by splashing and noise. Their goal is defense or disorientation, not a desire to pick a victim clean to the bone. So, although piranhas possess an impressive arsenal for hunting, their image as ruthless killers is greatly exaggerated. In the wild, they prefer to peacefully patrol their domains in search of available food, rather than stalk swimming tourists. Although you are unlikely to encounter a piranha in the wild, these fish can often be seen in aquariums, both in public aquariums and among private collectors. Knowing their external features will help you confidently identify these amazing creatures. Most modern piranha species are modest in size, from 12 to 35 centimeters in length, which is comparable to an A4 sheet of paper. However, there are also true giants. The red-bellied piranha can reach up to 50 centimeters, and the fossil megapiranha, according to paleontologists' estimates, grew up to 1.5 meters and possessed a bite force comparable to that of a Tyrannosaurus rex. The piranha's body is perfectly adapted for hunting, stocky, with powerful muscles and a broad back. Fins set far back and a muscular caudal peduncle allow them to make lightning-fast lunges. But their main feature is their unique dental apparatus. When the mouth is closed, the teeth interlock tightly, forming a solid cutting surface, and when the jaws open, triangular blade-like teeth are exposed, capable of slicing through even dense tissue. The coloration of piranhas is stunningly diverse. Their scales shimmer with metallic shades of red, silver, emerald, and even sapphire. The classic red-bellied piranha has a lower body painted a bright scarlet, creating a striking contrast with its olive steel back. Interestingly, the intensity of the coloration can change depending on the fish's condition and environmental factors. The underwater world of the Amazon is filled with sounds, much like a noisy city district, and piranhas are some of the most vocal neighbors here. These fish produce characteristic barking sounds by compressing their swim bladder and changing its shape. As marine biologist Rodney Rountree, who studied piranha vocalization in Peru, explains, each species has a unique accent, a feature that allows scientists to identify them even in murky water without the need to catch them. It's enough to simply lower an underwater microphone. Different piranha species not only talk differently but also use sounds for various purposes. The bark can serve as a warning to rivals, and a chorus of grunting sounds often accompanies collective hunting. As Rountree notes, in the underwater symphony of the Amazon, you can hear many fish, for example, various catfish. In the areas of my research, I often heard sounds made by fish that were being bitten by piranhas, real cries for help. As for their reputation as ruthless killers, the modern myth about piranhas received a powerful boost after the release of the 1978 horror film, Piranha. Although their teeth are indeed capable of inflicting serious wounds, the reality is much more mundane. Piranhas prefer to attack weakened or dead animals rather than healthy creatures. Most attacks on humans are not fatal and often occur due to provocation or mistakes. For example, when the fish feel threatened or are attracted by splashing water. Interestingly, piranhas play a vital role in the Amazon ecosystem, serving as sanitation workers. They clean water bodies of carrion and control the populations of other species. Their famous teeth, capable of biting through a steel hook, are actually rarely used to attack healthy animals. So, although an encounter with a school of piranhas in murky water can be frightening, the chances of a healthy person being eaten alive are practically zero. So, who are they really, these mysterious inhabitants of the Amazon? As we learn today, piranhas are not the bloodthirsty monsters from Hollywood blockbusters, but amazing creatures that have fallen victim to human prejudice. Yes, they possess one of the most powerful bites among fish. Yes, their teeth are the perfect cutting tool, honed by millions of years of evolution. But nature created them not to attack humans, but to maintain the fragile balance of the South American ecosystem. They are the sanitation workers of the rivers, musicians in the underwater chorus, and true masters of survival. Should you fear them? No more than any other wildlife. Should you respect them? Absolutely. Remember, in a world ruled by facts, even the scariest myths dissipate like fog over the Amazon at dawn. Stay curious. Subscribe to our channel to continue discovering the amazing truth about the natural world. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. This will greatly help the channel and help more people see this video.